We have some other news. This is some, of course, Nijisanji news. Da 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 da. So, guys, we're gonna be talking about Yugo Asuma, who became Yusen. Okay, all right. So they did Yusen dirty. So this is on the Nijisanji Reddit. Let's take a look. It says, 2 years ago, I started streaming. Oh, thanks for the headbang. Thank you, Voltkin. All right. So 2 years ago, I started streaming because I wanted to release my music even when I was alone. I sold all instruments, outfits, just everything except my headphones and, and cigarettes. Hey, you know what? Everyone's got a vice. Okay. I was a terrible streamer with bad English, but thank you for being here and waiting for me to improve myself. And then Shoto says, I'll never give up on you. And Unnamed says, thanks for finding me and letting people know where I was. Aw, that's so sweet. Okay. Bro, hearing how Cammy and now Yusen got pretty much emotionally abused hurts. I'm glad they're free and okay now. And Madara, and Sayu, and Doki Bird, and Kiro, I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is so sad. The corporate machine chewing people up and spitting them out. Boo! Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna read some of these comments here. I think of all people, Kiro probably had the best for being in the favored generation, but then, even then, it must not have been easy. I'm sure he had his own fair share of struggles behind the scenes. I do remember him talking about being, oh my god, 350k in debt by the time he left Nijisanji, if I remember correctly. How do you, oh my god. Oh my god. This, oh my god, okay. This frickin' Chooch. He is oh, sorry, Chooch is an Italian thing. It's easy to be a billionaire when you don't pay for anything. Oh my god. 350k in debt. And this guy is a billionaire riding around on a yacht. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's happening. It's happening, but it's sick. It's absolutely sick. Okay. Wow. How is it that, okay, you work for a company, right? You work for a company. You're like, hey, you started a job at company today. Okay, perfect. You have to, oh, did you want a desk to sit at? You have to buy that. Oh, did you want a computer to work on? You have to buy that. Do you need paper and pens? You have to buy that. And then when you leave, you don't even get to take that stuff with you. You're just, they're like, yeah, this is the company's chair. The company owns this desk, even though you paid for the desk. It's just like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're gonna private your desk. No one else can look at your desk. You're like, what? That's my desk. I put countless hours into paying for that desk. And they're just like, no, this is ours now. Sorry. It just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me that all these VTubers have to pay for their own assets and stuff, and they don't even get to keep them. And everything gets privated after. It's just, they don't get credited. They don't get their play buttons. They don't get anything. What do you do, sir? What do you do, sir? What do you do? Okay, I mean, maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it's gross. It's gross, and I hate it. I hate this culture. It drives me crazy. It's so sad. Anyway, so yes, they definitely did Yusen dirty. Absolutely. Well, she finally broke her silence to talk about Pokemon. All right, so this is in regards to Elira returns to Twitter. I feel like, okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is, sorry, let me just, this is the person allegedly who bullied Doki. But I'm okay, so I'm like looking here, but I feel like maybe a lot of things have been deleted because these are overwhelmingly positive. But other than okay, I guess these two were 6 hours ago. I guess they might not have caught on yet. So I'm like, we're just gonna pretend this didn't happen then. Okay, I found them. Don't let Pokemon ZA distract you from the person that they tried to defame Selene with a 50-minute video they posted. Yes, that's true. The fact that evil people like her can drive someone to try to take their life and still keep their job is why the world is so corrupt. Correctamundo. You're absolutely right. Subscriber analytics. Do you have any shame at all? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's incredible. What a piece of poo. Your friend almost GG'd and you throw her under the bus to save yourself, and how you have the audacity to act as nothing happened. Really glad you didn't win the Miss VTuber award. Could you imagine if they did? Oh, I know. Okay, congratulations, Anycolor. You learned nothing from your continuous F-ups and refusing to take accountability, keeping around 4 malcontents that are actually tarnishing your reputation by being penny-pitching twats that only care about the bottom lines. Yacht equals sunk. No regrets, no remorse, no attempt to apologize or make up for what she did. It's so weird. People are like, oh, I'm on my knees, mother is back. It's so, what like a 50-50 split of people being like, yay, she's back, and people being like, you're an ass. You who should not be named returned back to Twitter. But here's the Reddit discussion about it. Let's go. Now that you're tweeting, all it takes is a, I'm sorry, I made a bad decision. Let's work together to move on. But that would mean you have to take accountability. So I don't know about that. Let's take a look. Doesn't stir up anything directly, shows reflection, and shows that you're an adult to move past it and not keep stirring it up. Anything more complicated or wordy will get you flamed. Okay, that's fair. I may never watch any content or collabs that involve you or your company again, but you can try to improve relations for any future fans you may get some years from now. Final tip. This is the best. Grow the hell up! All right, yes, Mr. Shadow Hero, that is some great advice. You're an adult, not a high schooler. Hopefully this gets to whoever needs to see it at the company. Okay, yeah, 100%. I have to agree. This is, yeah, absolutely. I don't understand like, a simple I'm sorry. A simple I'm sorry would be fantastic, but, yeah. Saying I'm sorry is a very powerful statement, and it takes a lot of guts to do. And also, I'm sorry also has to admit that there's some wrongdoing. Let's take a look at what the comments have to say. Knowing Anycolor, if they saw someone making a tweet like that, Anycolor would say the tweet affects the company's reputation and they'll delete it from the talent's Twitter and then punish them. That is, you know what? That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Like, I mean, you saw like how ridiculous Anycolor can be for quote unquote infractions. So that might actually be true. But okay, so we have UQ Wilson, who's been roasted on by Twitter context. Okay. So do you guys remember how I told you that sometimes on X, if you're posting fake news, people can like add context? So yeah, okay. So yeah, so okay, this was the I covered this tweet before, but okay. So it says, good thing no one gets bullied at Nijisanji EN. Did you form that opinion from your favorite drama tuber? You doing this is harassment. Leave my community alone and spend time doing things you love instead of spreading trash. People added. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. Claims of bullying stem from Nijisanji themselves. Yeah. The termination notice for Selene says she claimed that she was unable to work for many reasons, including harassment from other livers. She herself stated only after said notice that there was bullying from within. So yes, that is correct context that needed to be added to this tweet. So fantastic work, everyone. Then we have a Nijisanji tier list. We have the tier list. So someone made this. And it says, my observation of livers after a month of lurking in Nijisanji Reddit. Black streamers? Oh my god. Look familiar? Mean girls. Yeah. Oh no. Artist. Art stealer. Educator. Wisher. Islander. Escapee. No. Yeah, I mean, I would have to say this is pretty accurate. Absolutely accurate. Oh my god. And then this is interesting. Nijisanji has gotten to a whole new level of petty. They've now started to copy strike videos on YouTube. Okay, so this person says, I love Nijisanji. So like usually the terminology is in the YouTube is claim is lame, a strike is yikes. So yes, so that's so Niji's just being really crappy. So this is the person here. They are Grim Midi Quab. I mean, and obviously I can't see obviously what they did. You know, if you're doing straight uploads, yeah, that's an issue. You know, like you have to be adding something that makes it, you know, like within fair use, right? So if they're doing straight uploads, yeah, I mean, I can see why Nijisanji would be within their rights to do that. However, there are some people who just do straight uploads, but like, you know, like add like text to it or like, you know, do like cuts and stuff like that. So like, we really don't know a whole lot of what Grimity has done, but it's just, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised that Niji's doing this. Are you guys surprised at this point? Black company doing black company things? Not really. So thank you so much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me at Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!